Why? Oh, yeah, I was about to say, why is literally nothing being shown? I guess it didn't like me using that. Hold on. Okay. No idea. Alright. I have a lot to talk about. We are not starting with Bow and Trisel. That works. Good hopes and dreams. I don't even know what I'm gonna play right now. Winter Brawls is fun. But I kind of want to actually be able to focus on what I'm talking about. Actually, you know what?
I will not.
Walk you guys through how I practice. I think it's on here. This isn't what I want. This is what I want? No. No, that's the bad one. I think this is the one I want. We're gonna be working on tracking close range with Tracer. Because realistically, I should be able to one track people. However, the reason the stream is called what it is, because I should start my sons up with Tracer. Because I have things to talk about, which like directly have to do with what I do on this channel, which is I play Overwatch comp. That's kind of what I do. That's what I've been doing. That's what wow, I'm so bad with Tracer's guns. Actually, kind of unreal. Is that I play Overwatch comp, and I do this. I do the unranked GM, but I'm bad, which, you know, I am, but it's been a little rough since it started because I'm, you know, constantly in bronze, and I don't feel like that is where I should be. I don't know. That could be me, you know, being like, oh, I'm better than that. I whatever. But wow, I'm really bad at placing pulse bomb too. Holy crap, can I stick it on someone? It's Christ. Whatever. And I don't really know what to do about it, because for those of you who don't know how Overwatch comp works, wow, OBS really does not like being tapped out. Holy crap, why? Alright, normally I have two monitors, so OBS is tabbed in, and it likes that apparently, but it does not like being in the background. But for those of you who don't know how Overwatch comp actually works, is that you have your rank, which is what you are kind of shown now. You used to be shown it very accurately, and now you're not. And that rank is essentially fake. And what you're actually being match made based off of is, I thought I stuck that. I got so excited for a second. What you're actually match made based off of is your MMR, which is in the background. You can't see it. The only ones who can see it is Blizzard. It sucks. No one likes it. And essentially, on the outside I think I'm bronze 3 in DPS right now. And I'm not great. I'll admit that. I'm not like amazing. As you can see by me literally practicing close range tracking and failing to one mag a lot of these people. I'm not great. But I mean, like, Am I bronze? Especially with the heroes that I'm like actually good at, because I don't play Tracer. I'm purely doing them because I actually want to win games sometimes. I also really like her Newsy skin, and I actually really want to use it. I should really like practice blinking and flicking and doing that kind of stuff. Anyways, your matchmaking rating is hidden, and so I on the outside am bronze, but the comp lobbies I'm being taken into, I don't know. Like, it could also be bronze, or it could be, you know, like, I think these are all from quick play, so they aren't great examples, and a lot of them are going to be private. But like, I'm being taken into these. Here, this is a great example. A few days ago, I was put into a lobby with Disarray, who is bronze. See this little 61 hours here? And that's the current season. If I go all competitive, or I guess comp season 0, that's what? That's silver. That's either silver or masters. I don't know. I think it was silver though. Literally, this is something completely different. He's actually good at the game. Is that we are playing at a level much higher than a lot of people see on the outside. God, nobody has their profiles public because they don't have to. I have to because of the league shit. So I can't do any examples because no one's profiles are public. But the way they made it is that they want you to be less scared of playing comp because you can't see your SR drop when you lose. And then you can't see your MMR, so they expect you to just play, and they say your rank should balance out because you're playing at your level. You should balance out to where your MMR is eventually. The problem is that you're still being, like, me in bronze and being put in these, like, high silver, high gold lobbies. And so I'm losing. I'm, you know, going 50-50. We had a pretty good record going, and then we started losing a bunch. Which is another whole entire problem, is that once you start winning, your MMR goes up, and you lose, and it stays there, it doesn't decay as much, and then you get on this big losing streak, and you get so disheartened that you start losing against opponents you shouldn't, because your morale drops. But it's this kind of like, it's this kind of 50-50 where you don't know if you're losing because you should be in bronze, which is entirely possible, or you're losing because your outside rank says you're bronze, but your MMR says you're, you know, high silver, high gold, even maybe even high plat, and so while you're in bronze, and that's what your rank says, you're playing against these people who are a much higher level than bronze. And essentially what's happening is that you don't, you get so disheartened because you're losing in bronze lobbies. Like, why am I losing in bronze lobbies? I know I'm better than this. Like, I know that I could beat people who are like traditionally in bronze. You know, we've all seen spectating bronze at least once. Like, we know we can beat those people. Why are we there? And it's because you're not facing the people who are actually bronze. You're facing these people who are a lot higher in skill level, but you don't know that because you can't see it. And that is like the biggest problem in why comp feels so bad to people right now, is because nobody knows what their actual rank is. So people are losing in ranks much lower than they feel like they should be, and it's making people not want to play the game.
You're in the thought of you. Got you staring.
So for unranked GM, I am bronze. I'm bronze 3 right now. I could literally just show the asset and it would tell me what rank I am, but I'm lazy. I don't want to click back into OBS right now. So you know, currently the progress of the series is, oh, I went from bronze 5 to bronze 3, you know, immediately this season, and that's a lot of because I've been playing with a 5-stack this season instead of solo queuing or playing with one person like I was before. But did I miss the stick on that robot? Whatever. And so and then we started losing immediately. I went up to bronze 3, and I'm playing with people who are like in gold and even plat. Now obviously they're not playing their main roles, but that doesn't matter because a lot of what suggests your rank is a lot of other things, like your game sense, your positioning, and your mechanical skill and everything like that. And so even if they're not playing, like if a tank is playing DPS, they still like can shoot and they know where they should be. Maybe not as well as they were on tank, but all they have to focus on is the shift in jobs. So it's like they especially, like, logically the stats are there. They are in these ranks. They shouldn't be losing to people in bronze, but they are, because I don't know. That's one thing I don't know. I don't know how stack matchmaking works. I don't know if it goes off the lowest rank. I don't know if it goes off the highest rank. I don't know if it averages. I don't know if it's random. If you can queue for every rank. I don't know. But although either way, it only lets you play. Ooh, my phone went off. It only lets you play within a range, and that range is traditionally what you can matchmake with anyway. So I want to put this on a 250 target. Wow, you can just melt the 50 targets with Tracer. Jesus Christ.
You got what's coming.
Character busted. But yeah, you can play with these people who are within. It used to be within 1,000 SR. I don't know what it is now because you can't actually see your SR. I think it's just within a rank of you. So like if you're gold 1 and they're silver 5, I think you can play together in ranked. Or maybe, I don't know. It's again, you don't know because there's so many of these things just behind the scenes that you can't see. But it creates the situation where people are losing to people they shouldn't, and they are getting disheartened. So the system that was made so people would be more inclined to play rank is actually doing the opposite, because we actually want to see, you know, what rank we're playing in. We don't want to. Oh my god, my phone is going off so often. Why? Anyways, we don't want to see this fake rank. We want to see what rank we actually are, so that we can see what skill level we're playing against, and so we know, oh, is it because of me? Is it because I'm doing bad? Is it something I need to improve, or is it because I'm playing against these people that are, you know, at my skill level, but my skill level is actually like flat. Oh, I meant to change my hero, not the hero there. And so I'm kind of in the situation where, first off, we aren't doing another unranked GM comp stream, at least until the hotfix is out later this week, probably either Friday or Saturday. But you know, do I even want to continue while the situation is like this? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a lot of progress because I don't know what my actual rank is. Why can I hit these shots? See, why can't I hit shots like this in the real game? So anyways, we're having this issue where this goes for Aelin too. We don't want to play comp right now because it feels, first off, it feels bad because the meta is this. Okay, well that's a bad example because I didn't one shot. But the meta is go hog, hook, boom, God, can you not one shot Ashe with hog? Wait, hold on. I am doing something incorrectly. Just hold. There we go. I just need to hit a headshot. Where, yeah, you can just one-shot, like, anyone. Anyone that's not a tank gets one-shot by this combo. Literally, I don't know... I don't even know what the highest health DPS is. Probably Brig be the hardest one. I feel like her health is quite high, and even then, the combo still one-shots her. That was actually pretty easy. So, but you can't do it against tanks. But then you have this motherfucker, where his block doesn't block hook, and that did half of his health. Like, if you get into a situation where you have to fight Doom up close, Hog wins. Which... you know, I'm not a fan of the Doom meta currently. It's not fun to play squishies in this meta. It's not really fun to play tank in this meta because if you're not playing, you know, Doom, Orisa, or Hog, you pretty much lose. But luckily, I like playing Hog, so I'm cool with it. I don't like playing against Hog, which is kind of detrimental to me actually wanting to play the game. I don't play tank, I play DPS. But, yeah, I play DPS and support. But, you know, playing squishies in this season feels so bad. And then you play tank to counteract that, and you realize that if you don't play one of the few tanks that are good right now, then you literally are not gonna be able to do anything. You know, Ramatra just came out, and I'm not gonna lie, his spear form, I played against it a couple times, off stream. We were playing quick play off stream. I played against it a few times, and I was getting fucked up by the spear form, and then I went to kill him. I was playing Bastion, and I went to kill him with turret form, and he blocked, and his team jumped on me, and I was like, damn, okay, like, you know. But that's not what that character was supposed to be. Like, it's great that he has this this niche that they found where, you know, if they, is that a one shot? I'm sorry, can Bastion's ult get headshots? By the way, Echo got nerfed into the ground, and this character is dumb now. That counted as a headshot. God, I love this glitch. Which I'm assuming will be fixed during the hotfix? I don't know what's gonna be fixed during the hotfix. I personally find the hotfix to be kind of bullshit. Because, we knew they had this during the beta. Because they used it during the beta. So how the fuck did they break it? Kinda mad it took that many shots to kill that training bot. Oh, I almost got that. How did he stop right there? Bitch. Bullseye. So I'm in this position where, first off, I don't even know if I want to grind DPS or support right now. I honestly don't know which one is better for me to actually grind because the meta is so not complicated. The DPS I play don't really require aim. Like, I'm playing Hanzo right now. But my mechanical skill isn't the best, and that's because I have carpal tunnel. And that's why my most played hero in 1 was Mercy. With Mercy, and it was Diva, because I was playing a lot of tank back then. It's because my mechanical skill wasn't great, because of my carpal tunnel, which I have from playing instruments. I don't know if I ever said this on stream. I'm a music major. I play sax. My carpal tunnel is pretty bad over the years from playing sax, and I missed that shot, and I really shouldn't have. So my mechanical skill isn't great because sometimes my hand locks up, and I can't aim as well as I want to. Which is why I've been doing a lot of aim labs and building up the strength in my hand. So we're essentially stuck in this place where I hate this phrase, but in order to play in this meta right now, especially DPS and support, is you have to get good. Like, unless you throw this thing, in which case you're a bitch and I hate you. But you literally have to get good, and that's literally like the only way that you can survive right now as a squishy in this meta, because you have to focus on staying alive way more than you had to before, because there's so many things in this meta that can pull you from the back line and you're instantly dead. Like, you're instantly dead. You either have Doom jumping into the back line, you have a Hook just rushing straight past the tank and going straight into your face, and then you get pulled into the hog and you're dead. And Hook has a ridiculous hitbox. Like, Ryan's pin is the size of a fucking pea, and yet Hog gets the magnet hands from Brawl as a hook. I just realized that I've never talked about Smash on this channel. That it's probably gonna go way over some people's heads. But you literally have to be focused on staying alive and dodging all these abilities, and like, oh, where's the Doom? Like, is the Doom about to kill me? Where's the Hog? Has he used Hook? Has he used Heal? Like, can we kill him yet? That was a horrible high noon. Deadeye, whatever you want to call it. So you have to be so much more focused, and you literally have to get good in this meta in order to survive. And then you don't know if you're getting good because you can't see your actual rank. And so you don't. Wow, that was really bad. I'm gonna change to Marisa. Put Ryan here. And so you don't know if it's you needing to get better, which obviously that's always a thing. But you don't know if you need to get better because you're stuck in bronze. You don't know if you need to get better because you're not bronze. You're some other higher rank. You just can't see it. And that's where a lot of the frustration comes from, is that you just can't see your rank. Like, you can guesstimate as much as you want. You can look at people's career profiles you're fighting, and you can kind of get it from there. But like we just saw, a lot of people keep those privates. You can't even see it from there. And so you're kind of stuck in this situation where you literally have to, like, all right, chicken heads. Where you have to guess. You literally have to guess, is it me? Am I the one playing bad? Is it that I'm playing against people much higher than my rank? Am I playing at a bronze level that I need to, I need to focus on improving a lot to get out of this? Or is it because I'm fighting people who are, gold, plat level in bronze, and I don't know because I just killed myself. Maybe I am bronze. I'm not dead? Excuse me? Jesus, that took so long. Wasn't even holding W, that just legitimately took that long. That does a lot of damage from that far. Okay. But anyways, yeah, you don't know what it is you need to improve because you don't know if it's you or if it's something else affecting this. So you're essentially stuck in this situation of guessing whether you need to improve or not, and that's not fun. Like, that is so monstrously unfun that it's making the season feel so much worse than it actually needs to. And that is causing a lot of the things you see right now, which is that people are getting on who play comp and actually, you know, they care, and they get off after an hour, or they start playing quick play after an hour, because it's so unrewarding to play comp right now that it's not worth it. It's so not worth it to damn it, to play comp right now, because you are just, you play and you win, and then you don't get any updates because it's not your 7th win. And if it is your 7th win, you're super nervous because you can go up, you can even go down, you can stay the same, and then all of your effort is for nothing. You still get no reward after winning 7 games. You know, you don't get any prize, you don't get any like, you don't get credits, you don't get any like extra experience or anything. It's purely just for this update, and that update can even just straight up not happen if your SR stays the same. Like, if your win rate was perfectly 50-50, you lost 7, won 7, there's a chance your rank will just not change. There's a chance your rank will go down. And before, you could see that happening in real time because of your SR, and so you could, you know, like, oh, I'm about to drop into silver from gold, I need to, you know, I either need to get some friends on and grind my SR back up with them, playing with a team, or I need to, you know, play seriously, and I need to, you know, start actually, like, trying harder and winning games. And my grappling hook. And so we are in this stupid situation where comp is so unfun, and the characters feel super unbalanced. And you don't know if it's because of the game, you don't know if it's because, look at that. And you don't know if it's because of you just not being good enough, and you know, that's entirely possible. But with everything being the way it is right now, there's absolutely no way to know what skill level the game thinks you're at, other than maybe you might be able to glisten from playing people in comp and looking at their career profiles and seeing who you're getting matched up against. That is the only way to get a general understanding of what level the game thinks you're at, and even that isn't very useful, because those could also be people who are ranked under where they should be, and you're getting matched with them because of the fact that that's what your guys' MMR both is. And so that's what created the situation of nobody knows their actual rank. There's no rewarding feeling for playing comp right now, and that is why nobody wants to play it.
The future has,
and that is the biggest possible problem they could have made for themselves, because this game, as a draw, before it went free to play, and now we have a lot of really great content. We have the battle pass, we have all these skins, and we have all these challenges to grind, and we have other reasons to play the game, and that's the only reason why half of us are playing right now. We are in this situation where playing comp is not rewarding. It's not the focus of the game, which was what essentially was keeping this game not alive, because this game did die out for a little bit. But
haven't lost.
was keeping this game above the surface for almost 2 years while we waited for any update. It was people playing comp, and it was we were still getting seasons. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's fine. And so we are in this really bad spot. We're in a bad spot where people aren't wanting to play the game anymore because comp is so unrewarding. Quick play is a cesspool, and it's really fun sometimes because you get these matches where you get to fuck around and you're basically throwing, but it's fun. And it's fun to throw because when you're throwing, you're fucking around and you're having fun, and that's the point. And then you lose, and your team gets mad at you, and then you get the toxic side of this community, and that in itself is an issue. And so we're just in this constant loop of you know, you find one fun thing and then it's ruined. And then they try to fix something else, and then they break it even more by fixing the other thing. And now we have nothing to do. Like, all there is for me to do right now is grind the battle pass, which I don't actually even have. I'm gonna buy it eventually, but I don't have it right now. I was just gonna wait until I got higher leveled in it. But especially this is sad for me because any of you who were here like way before, back before I streamed them on the on my college's channel, I was streaming our collegiate games on here, and that is like a super. I've made so many friends through that as a freshman in college, and that is like very slowly disappearing because nobody wants to play comp in this game. Like nobody wants to deal with comp in this game because it's so unrewarding. Like that is the main issue, is that comp it's frustrating and it's unrewarding. There's no the biggest extra you get from playing comp is that the games last longer, so you get more battle pass XP, I believe. Even that could be wrong. You could not get more battle pass XP. I actually don't even know. It used to be how it works in one with your actual level, where you would play comp, you'd get longer games. Because you get longer games, you get more XP at the end of the game, and then you would level up faster, you get loot boxes faster, you get stuff faster. Boom, there's an immediate reward for playing comp. You level up faster, you get more loot boxes, you get more rewards. You play for longer because you want to collect things, because that's how games work. So with loot boxes being gone, which I don't care because I already have a bunch of shit from one. I'm a little annoyed that I can't earn things for free really anymore. But we're in this really stupid place where this is the main draw to play the game. There is no real other reward to play this game than getting here. And then getting the titles past 200. So once you do that, one, there's no reason to play the game. Two, there's no reason to play comp to do this. Because you might get one, and there might be one on my weekly to win 15. Yeah. No, in unranked competitive play and quick player competitive play, there's no reason to play comp. You don't get any buffs. You don't get any rewards. The biggest reward you get the season challenges for, you know, winning comp modes, but you have to win 7 open queue games is actually horrid. Open queue is a whole world in itself that I have not explored and I don't want to. You know, you have to win 20, and you have to win 50, and you have to win 100 to get the same amount you get for a weekly challenge. You know, if this was like a whole level, maybe even 2 levels for winning 100 games, then, you know, yeah, I'll grind out 100 games of comp, sure. It's a weekly challenge. It's a fucking weekly challenge. You know how many weeks are in 3 months? Way more than enough to get level 80. If you want to, God, I need to complete these challenges to get the skin. I don't even like the skin. But restart elimination. What? What a Yeti hunter game is a Yeti? So I have not explored Winter Wonderland yet, and I have always liked Winter Wonderland, so I'm sure that, oh, here's this. But oh, here's the icons, which I already have a lot of, actually. So that's fun, I guess. But, and then you have these titles, which are also there. I have Nomad on right now, which you can't even see here. I mean, you can see it on my profile, and you can see it when you right-click. But there's no, like, Nomad under my name, which is kind of stupid. You can see what I've played in comp, and I've won 8 DPS games. Like, yay, I guess. But, I mean, DPS isn't even breaching. Like, Junkrat is going up here. I've played so much. I played so much tank in Overwatch 1, and I played so much support in this game. Well, my DPS is getting there. And there's just no reward. Like, there is no reward. There is absolutely nothing. This game, outside of casual, which is the battle pass, and it's these challenges, which are fun. I will give you these. Capture both maps. Oh, that's an old 2CP thing. That confused the hell out of me. Can I see the ones I haven't done? Like, locked? Thank you. And I need to do a lot of challenges still. But like, we're stuck in this thing where this game is a whole bag of nothing right now. There's the battle pass, which is fun. You get, you know, new hero, new skins, new highlight intros, which people who made these highlight intros popped off this season. They are so good. And Ashes from last season was also fucking amazing. I don't understand the obsession with standing and walking this season, which is kind of odd. Oh, this emote might be one of the best emotes they've ever made. I don't know why I like it so much. But literally, like, this game is a bag of nothing. There's no reward for playing anything other than quick play, which is fine if you're playing this game casually, but this community here, we're not. Like, we are a competitive community. We play this game to get better at it, and we compete to see who is better. And that's what we do. And there's no support for that at all right now. There's none. There's not a single thing added to the game realistically that has been exclusively for us. They ruined the comp system in the change. I know that a lot of people don't think it's ruined, but it's ruined. It's so much worse. Not being able to see your SR. Yes, more people are playing comp because you can't see your SR, or you don't know if you're losing all that much. But also, there's no immediate visual stimulation for winning in comp as much as there is losing. It's a massively double-edged sword. So we're stuck. We're literally stuck. There's no reason to play comp. There's no reward. You get badges, which are so much worse than the old badges. These badges suck. And there's no visual rewards. You can't see your change. You can't see your rank change till you win 7 games, and even then, it either won't change very much, or it will sometimes not change at all. So you can't look forward to that. And there's literally nothing. It is a bag of nothing. So there's no reason to play comp right now. And for someone like me who is doing this series where I play a bunch of comp in order to have content, like that is my current content, it's just bad. Like it doesn't work. So I just started the music, by the way. I should have started the music like a long time ago. But we have nothing. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry, I got a phone call. But I think we were, yeah, so this game and my content going forward, I'm not even playing comp for a while. I'll try it after the hotfixes. If it still feels as bad to play as it does right now, we're gonna wait till next season. If it's still not fixed next season, we might even, move to do a different game for a while. And I don't want to do that. I enjoy playing this game for fun. I enjoyed playing it competitively. And it's the game I'm best at, and I enjoy being good at it. And if we have to move to Paladins, we will. I say that like that game is bad. I have a unhealthy amount of hours in Paladins. I have the same amount of hours in Paladins that a lot of like the GM players have in this game. No, that's just from my younger years playing. I played Paladins so much on Xbox. But like, if we have to go to a different game, sure. Am I gonna be worse at it? Yeah. But as you can see from this, I enjoy improving. Like, I enjoy that. So will I do it? Hell yeah. Like, I'll go to another game and play it, but I would so much rather prefer that the competitive side of this game gets better and we're actually allowed to play this game and it feel good competitively. But if they don't fix it, I don't see a future where that is what happens. And that's really, really upsetting because this game had a really, really like good esports scene. Like the first 3 to 4 seasons of Overwatch League were cracked. I was so excited. And now I haven't watched Overwatch League. I haven't watched the last, I don't know, what season are we in? Like 6? Diagonal. If you watched, you would understand. Well, things I'm complaining about, you're not very knowledgeable about. No. What season of Overwatch League are we in? Are we in season 14 of Overwatch League? Really? No, we're in... I think they just stopped numbering them, actually. No, because there's literally a thing right here that says 5th season. No, not the Overwatch season. I'm talking about the esports. The esports league. They literally have not even numbered the season. It's just called the 2022 season. Whatever. That doesn't matter. But there's this like amazing esports scene that was built in this game, and it is literally all going in the trash because they will not listen to us about why comp feels the way it does right now. And so it's never going to get better if they don't listen to reason. And am I the one to give them that reason? No. Like, I play this game a lot, but I don't have as much knowledge as the people who play this game literally for a living. Like, I don't have that knowledge. But other people do, and they're on the record that they're sending Blizzard like their thoughts. And Blizzard is writing back, "Cool, thanks. Take it into consideration." And then they buff Sojourn by accident. That's the result. So if you want to take a look, not the recent patch notes that got posted in that, but the ones from December 6th, the big patch we got with the start of the season. And I'll change this to capture. Can I capture Firefox with this? I don't actually know. Can I capture Firefox with game capture? Oh. I have to go into this to lame. Window capture. I do use Firefox. I like it better. I don't know. This patch was so bad for everyone involved. And it's not showing my thing, so it's gonna look bad on stream. I'll fix it later. So here's the thing. Here's the first thing. They did nothing to fix comp. They gave us temporary competitive titles. Sure. Cool. They didn't touch comp. They touched the shop a lot, and they fixed control. I honestly don't know. Here's the first thing. They nerfed the damage roll passive. They think it's a buff, because now we can aim better. It's not. This no longer removes movement speed bonus. It it severely limited Genji, Echo. It limited Tracer, even though she's still amazing, but now she moves less. It hurt, let's see, it hurt Orb a lot, his actual, like, ability to run around the field and not die. Bastion is super fucking slow now, because he gets no, like, the movement speed buff was not bad. It was really fast. And I definitely think it needed to be reduced a little bit I think it was like almost double. Like it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous how fast it was. But removing it completely was not the correct move. Like it, and then they increased our reload speed bonus. Cool. But we just die while we're reloading anyway. Like okay, they nerfed Genji because of this. The movement speed bonus. They nerfed Genji because of this. Because he would get a kill, it would up his movement speed, and he could run through a whole team with a movement speed bonus. Like he was really, really strong with that. That is why they nerfed Genji. And no, because he got a kill, his reload speed bonus increased, he got a movement speed buff, and he could jump and move at like Mach 5 and kill everybody else. Yeah, with the change of CC, yeah, movement speed bonus was incredible, and it was broken. Like it needed to be turned down. It did not need to be removed. And because they removed this and they nerfed Genji before because of the movement speed bonus, notice how they didn't give him back anything? So now he's just dead because they nerfed him because of a thing they just removed. Like, there is no reason to play Genji right now. He is bad. He's in a bad spot right now. After they gave him the first mythical skin. Why? That's fair. Those voice lines are very nice. But that goes back to this game having, like, literally everything for casual and nothing for comp. We got Ramatra. He's mid. He's like he is the most mid tank. You want to know the meta with Ramatra and Challenger right now? You play corners with the staff. And then you get pressured and you block. Nemesis form. You don't fire, you just block. He is a bot. He is a block bot. There is apparently supposed to be a hotfix later this week. So a lot of things I'm saying could be fixed. But yeah, the Doom, the way he is right now, makes playing anything that's not tank in this game impossible. It is no longer an FPS when you're playing squishies versus Doom. It is a survival game. It is a survival horror game. Yeah, we still need to play more Devour. And Faz. Dead by Daylight, yeah. I've actually been playing Dragon Ball The Breakers recently, which is basically the same thing. Junker Queen. She was great. She was great in the beta. And they nerfed her into the ground. When the game came out. She was bad. Like, she was very bad when the game came out. These look like, you know, pretty like they lean toward buff, right? Like on the surface. First of all, this is a straight nerf. They made her hitbox bigger. Do you know how much she heals with adrenaline? Yeah, that's how much she heals. She healed as much as those abilities did. So her melee does like 20. I think Carnage is the one that does the most. And I think it's like, it might be 100, it might even be 50. So this increase from 1 to 1.25 seems good. But when the number is already super low in the first place, this does nothing. Like, this is not it. They tried to buff her and they just kind of did a lot of nothing. Because then she would be really good. The problem with her in the beta is that commanding shout gave way too much to her team and not enough to herself. And so it essentially made it a team of 5 tanks who could also do other things. No, she was busted in the beta. Like, the beta meta was her. She was the beta meta. It was fun, because she is a fun character. Bastion, this ult still fucking sucks. Dude, I've tried. This ult still fucking sucks. I am getting better at it, because I learned that if you rapid fire all 3 right before the cooldown ends, they drop, like, almost immediately. Which is fun. Oh yeah, like an airstrike. Yeah, no, I hate the fact that shit doesn't go, that you can't just move through walls. I hate the fact that you actually have to like take a path. Reconfigure the cooldown being reduced. That's a buff. I mean, this was a buff. It just is so unneeded. He was fine. I tank wasn't even a bad ultimate. It was really good. Like, they would need to lower the damage on it a little bit. Especially with the 5v5. But it was fine. Like, it Now this. Sojourn. Yeah? The reason I'm gonna skip a little bit. The reason that Mercy got this buff to DPS, which is so dumb. She got a DPS Mercy buff. Is because her win rate and pick rate and high elo is high. Why do you think it's high? You know who the top 50, almost every person in top 50 of DPS is using? You are so behind. It's Sojourn. Sojourn with a Mercy pocket can almost one-shot tanks. So they reduced the because of the net damage buff. Squishies. Yeah. It was just better with the damage buff. Now they nerfed the railgun shot. The damage, the crit damage headshot multiplier was reduced by 0.5. They reduced the damage fall off range so that her damage starts falling off from closer. But it doesn't matter because 40 meters is still like ridiculously far in Overwatch. Like, it's still really far. Here's the problem. To balance this, they upped her primary damage per projectile, her AR, her rifle shots, her auto shots, from 9 to 10, and she builds energy 20% faster. So now, instead of her one tapping with the railgun, and with a Mercy pocket, not even needing like a super high charge to do it, now with a Mercy pocket, she can kill people ridiculously fast without it. And she builds energy 20% faster, so she's going to be doing 1% more damage, and she's going to be getting full charge 20% faster than she already did. So they tried to nerf her. Like, they tried to nerf the railgun shot, but they made everything else better. And now, if she has the correct support behind her, which is the meta right now, the correct support behind her is literally the meta. It's either Lucio Kiriko or it's Kiriko Mercy. Which is the meta, and also the support, well, no, it's just because Lucio Mercy is the worst support comp in the game, because you get no healing out of that comp in high elo. Because Lucio should be using speed boost about double as much as she should be healing. So she's still broken. She's honestly kind of better. Now she's more flexible to situations. Because now she doesn't have to rely on her railgun. Her primary fire also does a shit ton of damage now. And she builds energy 20% faster. She's better. They tried to nerf her and they made her better. Like, they did this so that people at lower elos could play Sojourn more effectively. Why, though? Why, like, I mean, but they have the casual stuff down. Like, the battle pass is amazing. It's a great battle pass. They are, and I talked about that earlier. Cause I'll go over it really quickly again in a second once we stop going over patch notes. So Sim is fine. Tracer is back to Overwatch 1 Tracer. She can one clip people again. So she's meta again. It's not. Yo, even with 5 damage, she was meta. The only reason they lowered it is because there was a glitch that made her pistols do the max damage from farther away. And now she's back up to 6, and she can, with 1 clip, kill most DPSs in the game. And they cannot kill her faster, because her rate of fire is so fast. Now, they buffed Anna's sleep dart. Cool. Needed, honestly. They could even make this shorter, honestly. They could make it like 12, and it would still be fine. Kiriko. Dude, these are the most, yeah, no, these are the most mid buffs. Kiriko. Yeah. Suzu got buffed. Which honestly, Suzu did take a long time to come out. I kind of get it. Her kunai ammo got increased. That's fine. Her kunai are, unless you like are getting hella headshots, her kunai are kind of mid. Her healing is so much better. And you can now hold Swift Step to activate it, which I was already kind of doing as I changed Swift Step to my mouse wheel, so I could just scroll and it would like constantly try to activate it. Here's the problem. In high rank, Kiriko is a heal bot. Because healing gets your ult faster. And the best part of Kiriko's kit, the rest of Kiriko's kit is pretty mid other than Suzu and Kitsune Rush. They nerfed this into the ground. It's still good. It's still a good ult. It is about 80% worse than it was before. You get your cooldowns less now. Your movement speed goes from 50 to 30%, and they increased the cost by 10%. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but you have to remember that everything in this game is big numbers. So, like, these low percentages are actually really high because you're working with bigger numbers. And they also, they reduced the width of her arms so you can get headshots easier. which is honestly fine because Kiriko's arms like had a hitbox was way too big, and they were literally blocking headshots that should have hit. So it is a nerf, but it also makes sense like because of the character model and the way that it was So, you know how Kiriko's arms are like crossed in front of her? So they're like in front of her head, and because of the way Overwatch hitboxes work is that they're actually much bigger than the model because there's so much movement in Overwatch that they kind of have to be. So her arm hitboxes like pretty much covered her head hitbox entirely. And it was really hard to get headshots. So that's actually that's a needed nerf. Like it makes sense why they nerfed her like that, which is why I'm fine with it. This shit sucks. But this is a change that will enable Mercy to better defend herself or even go on the offensive at times. People already did this, and it's still bad. Like, she got 5 more bullets. And she can swap weapons slightly faster. It doesn't. It does nothing. This is literally a buff of nothing. They're not. They're actually very upset about this because we thought we were getting actual buffs. No, it's because you're not supposed to use this fucking pistol. Oh, yeah. No, they thought they were getting actual buffs, and then we got this. We got this shit right here. Yeah. So, the rest of these are bug fixes, which, like, actually needed to happen. Except this is fucking weird. This is also kind of a nerf. Jagged Blade now takes a curved trajectory on return, so it's harder to, like, hit somebody on return, meaning to, because it curves. So we got these patch notes. And this ruined comp. These buffs and nerfs have ruined comp. Because what we're in now is we're in the one-shot meta. You play Road or Doom. You play Hog or Doom. Occasionally Orisa, because Orisa counters Doom really hard. And you have Doom, who with his cooldowns, it's not one shot, but you can one cycle, like any squishy. You have Hog, who with Hook can kill anybody on this side of the screen. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. No. A good Hog, if you hit a headshot and then melee when you hook, it insta kills Reaper. He can't fade. No, that's somebody missing the headshot. His hitbox is really hard to get a headshot on with Hook, but if you get a headshot in melee, he insta dies. It does like 300. Then you have Orisa, who can't one-shot people, but like Javelin counters yeah, Javelin counters Doom so hard that it's worth it. And you have Ashe with a Mercy Pocket. You have Sojourn with a Mercy Pocket. You have Reaper with a Mercy Pocket. You have Pharah with a Mercy Pocket. Are you noticing the correlation here? Yes, that is the correct opinion. But no. Mercy gets a higher win rate in high elos because these DPS that do really well with really good mechanical skill and positioning, Sojourn, Ashe, Reaper, Pharah's fucking easy. That's the low rank thing. They get so much benefit out of having this pocket, and then Reaper not as much. Reaper is very self-sustainable and does enough damage. But Sojourn and Ashe, specifically, with the Mercy pocket, are fucking monsters that one-tap people with headshots. Hanzo is broken right now in a weird way. You know that recoil glitch? Like the animation glitch? You know that makes your arrow go slightly higher than where you're aiming? So you can get headshots while aiming at their body? I'm getting one-tapped by Hanzo a lot. And Widow was good at the beginning of the game. Widow was always, like, good. Because there's no reason to nerf her, because you have to be so good to get the max utility out of Widow. Yeah. And then Junkrat is kind of a sleeper almost. Because while he's not one-tapping people, he does so much damage that it doesn't matter. I have this skin, by the way. I don't know why it says I don't, but I have this skin. Yeah, I like my my fool skin. But yeah, and then if you go into comp and you don't play one of those heroes, you lose. And then whoever you're playing with, Ashe, Sojourn, Widow, you just stick Tracer on the other DPS. Tracer, or if they're really bad at Tracer, then you stick Reaper in there. Or Pharah, if they don't have hit scans. And then instantly, as long as your supports are playing Kiriko Lucio, or Kiriko Mercy, or in some situations, Moira Lucio, or Ana Lucio, depending on map. Yeah, no, Zen is fucking bad. Zen's healing needs to be buffed. His rate of healing needs to be buffed. Yeah, they can still be one shot. Yeah. Which is another reason why the one-shot meta is bad. And it's the reason why Zen is really bad right now. Yeah. But also his ult is fucking worthless. Because people can just look at one shot, and if Hog hooks, he just drags them out of the ult anyway. No, he's just fun. He's just fun. Yeah. But no, in season 1, we had this rock, paper, scissors between Zarya, Winston, and Diva. Now we have the same thing with Hog, Orisa, and Doomfist. No, Orisa gets hard countered by Hog. No, Orisa gets fucked. Just... Sir, I believe... I could be wrong, in which case, then I'm probably wrong about a lot of what I just said. But I believe Hook goes through the Javelin spin. I believe. Hook also go... Hook... That's I do know for sure. Hook goes through Doom's guard. Which, well, yeah, but Hook shouldn't. No. Sleep makes sense. You're gonna hit with a fucking trank dart. But Hook is, like, so good. For no reason. But no, the reason why I came on here to rant is because, and I'll go back over this now. There is no actual reason to play comp right now. There is no reward. King's Row is fine. Yeah.
Now entering King's Row.
But there's no reason to play comp right now. In Overwatch 1, you got XP based off of how long your match went. And because comp matches traditionally were double, even triple the length of quick play matches, the benefit there was you level up faster, you got more loot boxes, you get this rewarding feeling for playing comp. Oh, it doesn't. You still do the damage though. I still out damage you though. Your damage is a lot of nothing. Yeah, but no, Orisa is really good right now, just because of how the meta is developed. But then see, I can heal and you can't. That's where the biggest problem lies. Like, Orisa's best thing against Hog is that she's pretty much immune to CC. Like, that is, yeah, that is the best thing about Orisa versus Hog, is that she's immune to CC. But then I can just heal all of your damage, because your damage is a whole lot of nothing. Like, your primary fire doesn't do anything. Yeah, but the problem is there's only two DPS of the game that can, like, I don't know, I guess survive well against Hog and Doom. The best one is Reaper. Yes, Ana counters Hog because of anti. It's mainly just Reaper. And you see how easy that is to like disrupt my shit. And I'm not even that good at Doom. But I'm actually really bad at Doom. But yeah, no, Orisa also counters the shit out of Doom. But then you get and I'm not really good at Tracer either. But you get a Tracer against an Orisa, and Orisa fucking dies. Like, Orisa dies so fast. We can double Q DPS after this. Where am I? That is stream sniping. That is a bannable offense. Remember that I am not that good at Tracer, by the way. And Tracer is quite easily countered by people just being good at tracking. But
Much better.
I am not that good at Tracer. I wish I was better at Tracer. Tracer is hella fun. You are so lucky. I almost got my ult during that too. I mean, I just build mine so fast.
Back again. Did you miss me?
And also yours is just bad in general. It's even worse against Tracer because I can just blink out of it. Yeah.
Blimey, I'm good.
But if I had had a whole team, like if I had another DPS with me, you would have died. Like immediately. Yeah, but then there's a Doom in your backline killing your supports. So like you see the meta is so stupid right now. You really just try to hack me right now?
Hack your way out of that.
Okay. But that was all for my rant. That was an hour and a half rant. my voice is fucking dying. I've talked so much in the last 5 seconds. I'm about to get hacked. Okay. If you're gonna play a flanker, that means I have to actually play a DPS. Alright, let me switch my I'm gonna stop. I want to split these VODs, so I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna restart.